it's for those who come from Limpopo, it's one of the Nosutu chants. So every time there was a chant, it invites people to be part of the story, and also be part as a participant and also see what is the story saying for you. So we're going to do like this, simple. Gelegetla. 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 You can see you've been practicing with your hands, but the boys and they have to, the Gelegetla chant has to go with that. And let's make it more rhythmic, Don't worry, this does not take a lot of practice. Gelegetla. 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 A long time ago, in a village, there was a young, handsome man like you. This young man was well dressed, known for his good looks in the village, but he was also known for something else. He had a bad temper, as fierce as the lion's roar, and didn't make a lot of friends either. And not a lot of people in the village wanted to associate with him. Even the girls who had crushes on him would think, before they would drop dead at his knees. Yabona Usihle was young and had so much in his life. This is what Umkhulu thought when he looked at Usihle. And one morning after Sihle burst out in one of his tempers, Umkhulu walked to Sihle and said, Mfana, this temper of yours is going to kill you one day. Mhlambe yazi, when one day you start boiling inside, what you do is you take a log of wood, take an axe and chop it in front of you. Yes, chop it until it is no more. Well, we don't know if the good-looking, charming Sihle took what the elder said. But he did, because one day, when he got into a temperamental moment with one of his friends, instead of acting it out, he went and got a piece of log of wood and took his axe. He went into his small hut and he started chopping. You would think that log was going to bleed blood. And he couldn't stop. He was tearing it into pieces. There was smoke and dust everywhere. The old man walked in and he looked at him again. Mfana, how are you feeling now? I am still angry. And chopping and chopping and cracking his own floor. And after a while, the old man was sitting watching him do that. And he said again, young man, how are you feeling this time? I am cool. Yes, a bit better, but I needed a bigger piece. There was dust and smoke everywhere in the room. Umkhulu took a mirror and said, Sihle Mfana, look at yourself. When he looked, he could not recognize himself. All he saw was a ghost, covered in dust. Among these beautiful clothes of his, he could not see them. His cute face was nowhere to be seen, and he was shocked. And Umkhulu looked at him and said, Sihle, this is what people see in you when you've got that temper of yours. They don't see the great you, they see that dust, ghost-looking thing. Sihle was left with that message from the elder. Gelegetla. 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 Gelegetla.